What makes a campus feel like a community? Is it the buildings, the traditions, the events we attend, or is it something much more personal? It's the people who choose to show up for one another. Student leadership is more than a title, a position, or a line on a resume. It's about creating connections, building belonging, and making a difference in the lives of people around you. When students step into leadership, they have the opportunity to discover their strengths, find their voice, and grow alongside people. Leadership isn't always about having the answers or being the loudest person in the room. Sometimes it means listening. It means noticing when someone needs support. It means stepping forward when something needs to be done. Sometimes leadership looks like organizing an event or leading a team, but sometimes it's much simpler. It's about welcoming someone who feels like they don't belong. It's encouraging a friend. It's creating a space where people feel like they can laugh, they can connect, and they can feel like they're a part of something. These are the moments that shape relationships, strengthen belonging, and create the culture of a campus. And the impact goes beyond college. The confidence, communication, collaboration, and problem-solving skills that students develop through leadership become skills they carry into their careers, their communities, and the rest of their lives. Because when we give students the opportunity to lead, we give them the opportunity to make an impact. But student leadership isn't just about creating experiences on campus. It's also a critical part of student development. College is a time when students are trying to figure out who they are, what they value, how they want to contribute to the world around them, and what they want to do with their lives. Leadership experience gives students a place to practice those things. Through leadership, students develop skills like communication, collaboration, conflict management, problem solving, decision making, and accountability. More importantly, they get the opportunity to practice all of these skills in real life situations. A student might have to lead a team through a challenge, navigate a disagreement, plan an event, or advocate for an idea. These experiences aren't always easy, but it's where meaningful growth happens. And those skills don't just disappear when a student graduates. The ability to communicate with others, work as a part of a team, take initiative, solve a problem, mediate a conflict, and navigate challenges are all skills that students can carry into almost any career or community setting. A student leader may become a supervisor, an educator, a nonprofit professional, a community leader, or simply someone who recognizes an opportunity to make a difference in the world. Student leadership gives students the chance to practice being that person before they leave the university. In that way, higher education isn't just preparing students for a career, it can also prepare them to contribute meaningfully to the communities that they are a part of. But student leaders aren't expected to do this all on their own. That's a really cool part. One of the most important parts of leadership development is the relationship between student leaders and the professionals that support them. Student leaders and professional staff bring different strengths to the table. While student leaders bring a student perspective, they are experiencing campus firsthand, they understand what it's like to be a student, they have common interests, concerns, challenges, and experiences of their peers, and they're able to connect to students in a way that oftentimes professional staff isn't able to. And then professional staff brings an entirely different area of expertise. They provide structure, institutional knowledges, resources, training, and guidance. They help students understand policies, navigate difficult situations, and they turn ideas into programs that can make a lasting impact. And then there are administrators who help shape the larger campus vision. They are able to allocate resources and create institutional structures that make student leadership possible. While these roles are all different, they're not competing, they're complementary. The best leadership development happens when students have a voice in shaping their campus, while professionals create a support and backbone that allows their voices to be heard. When institutions invest in student leadership, they're investing in more than just the individual students. They're investing in the culture of their campus. They're creating opportunities for students to feel connected, to develop confidence, build relationships, and recognize that their contributions to the world matter. And when students know that their voices matter, they're more likely to use those voices to make a difference. So at the end of the day, student leadership isn't about wanting students to graduate to become leaders. It's about recognizing that they're leaders right now in this moment. Our job as student affairs professionals is to create opportunities, relationships, and support that help students recognize and realize their full potential. And then we give them the support to grow into that. Because when students are empowered to lead, they don't just change themselves, they help change the entire campus around them. That's the lasting impact that we can have as student affairs professionals.